tuned into the signal. Neon lights in a digital zone. Charts don't matter, we persist forever. No fear, no doubt, no sell-off mind. Aeons aware, we're ahead of time. From whispers on, chained to a global wave. Community strong, only the bold stay. Every update, every sign. We decode the now, we define the line. Aeons online, signal is live. SPX6900, we don't just survive. News, events, energy strong. Built by the people, forever long. Aeons online, lock it in. Latest moves, where legend begin. No charge, no fear, no end in sight. Persist forever, Aeons ignite. Persist forever. Aeons. This is Aeons Online. Your early
Yo, welcome to Aeons Online. We got episode 11 today. I'm Jordan Rears. I got my co-host here, very Hoodish.
Good morning.
Today we got special guests, Hype and Aeon Girl. How are you guys and girls going?
Good. How are you?
Man, I'm still waking up.
Right.
I think us Aussies are all quite early, right? What's the time in US for you, Aeon Girl?
It is 5:02 p.m.
Oh, I would love it to be that time for me, but
What time is it where you're at?
8 a.m. Just hit 8 a.m.
Okay.
Who decided to schedule this at 7 in the morning?
I know. So when we started Hype, it was it was actually at 9 a.m., which is a lot more reasonable. And then time has changed. Actually, it wasn't even 10. I think Hoodish when we first started this. It's
Nah.
it's our 11th week now.
9 o'clock we start. And then something happened in the US, daylight savings, you said?
Yeah, daylight savings.
Yeah. Damn Americans.
Yep. It's funny. Well, so I think for me as well, it was different because we've had daylight savings here also end. So it's two daylight savings.
I don't think
ours
ours has ended.
originally I started at 10.
Ours hasn't ended yet.
Oh, okay. Ours has already.
It's like this month.
Yeah. So will that get earlier for you or later?
Earlier.
Oh my gosh. So the show will be like 6:30 or something for you?
Yeah. I'll do
Holy
it.
crap. We might have to push it back.
Nah, we'll do it. It'll be right. I'm an early riser. I'll get a coffee or something.
Yeah. So how are you guys going today? Hype, what's your thoughts on the current state of the market, so to speak?
I don't actually look at the market.
Oh,
I don't know. I've been like tapped out for like 2 or 3 days now. Because Chang was trained Lumi to play like Slay the Spire, some like this game, so she can like play it like autonomously. And then we were doing a stream the other night, and I'd never played it before. And then I've
what's
just
that
been
game?
like playing it nonstop.
What's the game on?
It's on Steam, but you're pretty much just like it's like a roguelite, and you just get cards and a character, and you just like have to like fight through like 5 floors or whatever, and try not to die. It's pretty fun, and it was fun like playing it with Lumi, and yeah.
Were you up all night playing it again?
Well, no, I woke up at like 6 o'clock last night because the night before I was up all night playing it. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I actually played a game of League of Legends yesterday for the first time in 2 years. I just wanted to see if I was still okay at it.
Were you? Or were you
I got
rubbish?
godlike, 17 kills, 0 deaths.
Really?
And I took over the mid lane. Yeah, it was fun. So apparently I still got it, but I don't want to get too addicted because that's one of those games you can just sink hours and hours into.
Were you a ranked player?
Yeah, just gold. Just gold.
Gold.
Not
Good.
like that
Good
high
at
up.
League of Legends. Yeah.
But I was consistent, and like if I got my lane with my champ, then I was really good. And that doesn't happen like 50% of the time.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, really fun playing a game I haven't played for ages, and just absolutely doing really well. Just having fun. Yeah, I checked the screenshot. Do you guys know, is it Aeon 6900? He streams his league games.
Oh, I've
Oh
seen.
yeah, the French guy, Mike's friend.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was French. Yeah. So him and I were chatting back and forth in X just about league. He's like, "Have you ever played?" I was like, "Oh yeah, only about 2,000 hours plus of it." And I was like, "I haven't played for 2 years." But he got me thinking. I was like, I wonder if I can still play it. And I'm like, in league they bring out new champions like all the time. Like every few months is a new champion. So there's probably like 20 or 30 champions now. I don't even know how they work. But luckily there's so many there that it doesn't matter too much. And I know the champ that I play so well that I know how to counter most moves. And I think a lot of players like the older champs, not the new ones, because I didn't see any new ones last night. So it might be a bit of luck.
Nostalgia.
Maybe. I've been playing it a little bit too, but I suck at League so much. Like I don't have the self-control to like be good at it. I always just like run it down and like int so hard. And the only time I'm like okay is when Chang's in my ear because he plays it, but he's silver, but in Korea, which is probably more.
Oh, he plays in Korea.
Well, he's Korean, so.
Can you imagine even a silver Korean player is probably like it's like a diamond Australian.
Yeah, I think that's about it. So when he's yelling in my ear, like coaching me, then I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So you go like beeline, you just like go straight for them, sort of thing.
Oh, I just don't have the self-control to be like, maybe I shouldn't dive into a pack of 3 enemies.
Yes, yeah, I understand. So what do you play?
I've been playing Shyvana.
Oh yeah, Shyvana can do that. Shyvana can go in 3v1 and still get out somehow.
Yeah, until you've done it so much that you're like 2 levels below everybody else.
Yeah. If that level advantage makes such a difference. Like yesterday, I got a couple kills in the first few minutes, and after that, the game was mine. I could just go wherever and just take it over. But LeBlanc. I was playing LeBlanc, crazy assassin. My favorite, because I used to watch Faker all the time, and he really inspired me. Probably a lot of people watching don't know who Faker is, but he's the only League of Legends world champion like 5 times in a row or something. Crazy. Not in a row, but 5 times total.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been awarded medals in South Korea.
Yeah, he's made literally millions of dollars playing a video game.
What team was he part of?
SKT.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to watch a little bit. Like it was on ESPN. They'd have worlds and stuff, and I was like, oh man.
I love watching worlds. I used to watch it every year religiously, like the whole thing, and just like eat chips the whole time and just watch. Now I just sort of watch the finals, like the finals and maybe the semifinals. Just get a couple of the main games, and almost always Faker's still in there, like the SKT. Like the last year worlds, they just scraped by and they still won. It's pretty crazy.
Well, if you're a run and gun player, hype, can't wait to play Halo with you and see how many deaths you get.
No, I'm all right at Halo.
Awesome.
I was playing Infinite when it came out.
Is that any good? I haven't played that yet.
Yeah, well, when I haven't played it for years now.
Yep.
But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was only, like the fucking Halo gimmicks that you get though, where someone's just like got a sniper rifle and then they've like managed to like fly something into like the skybox, and then they just sit there just like diddling the entire lobby.
That's awesome.
You like can't do anything about it.
I remember that happening. That used to happen in Halo 3, the original like Halo 3 when it came out in 2006. You'd get like a kill in team doubles on narrows and then fall down and just hide and camp and no one could get you. So you just wait it out. Just painful for the other team. They're looking up the top, searching for you. And you're just waiting it out for 12 whole minutes with 1 kill. Disgusting. Yeah, putrid.
Aeon, do you play video games?
Yeah, I was playing Cyberpunk for a while and then stopped because I was playing it on my Mac and I didn't have a PC yet at that point. So I got pretty far into that.
Laggy? Was it laggy, like running slow?
No, it wasn't laggy at all. I just had to keep uninstalling it to work in my
space because it's a huge game.
Yeah. So, like After Effects kept crashing every time I opened it. So then I stopped playing that and I started playing Juice Galaxy, which is it's really goofy and fun.
Never heard of that one. What type of gameplay is that?
I don't know. I'm not a video game person. What does that mean?
Juice Galaxy. Is it like, sounds like Candy Crush. I don't know why. But is
No,
I know it's different, obviously, but is Cyberpunk the one with Keanu?
Yeah.
That game's sick.
That game is really cool. I've never played it. I should.
it
at
gets
some
really
point.
intense for me. I've noticed I like chiller games better if I just want to relax. Like that game has me off of my seat, like fuck.
Did you see the anime, the Cyberpunk anime that was on Netflix based on the game?
Yeah,
That was insane. That was really crazy.
So it's good.
I did
it's
like
really
it.
good.
I did like
Okay.
it. That's why I wanted to play the game.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Juice Galaxy is like you're just exploring the worlds and like you're collecting this juice which powers you up, and it's just really funny looking if you look it up. It's just an adventure indie game. And then I started playing Goat Simulator 3 with my friend, which we got to the very end. We need to beat the boss at the very end, but that one's really fun. And then I downloaded Detroit Become Human, which I haven't started yet because Chang wanted me to wait so that I could play it with Lumi or Ren. I can't remember. One of them told me to wait and hold off on that. So I've been playing
8 months ago.
Osmos. Yeah.
The
But I've been
change
playing
of
Osmos because my brain has needed to actually chill, and it is such a pretty game. It's just like I really play it for the soundtrack. There's new
So good.
songs that play during each level, and it's very relaxing.
That's cool. So does it like generate the songs, or are they just like songs you haven't heard?
No, they're songs that somebody wrote. You're just like in a galaxy essentially, and you're trying to become the biggest like cell in the current level. I don't even know how to explain it. It's really artsy.
Okay, that's pretty.
I
cool.
recommend.
Did you guys ever play Metal Gear Solid? We got Neon Lit here.
Yeah, I saw Nenelit say that. I agree. It's up there for me. I think the one that came out on PS3 was one of the best games I've ever played.
No. The original Metal Gear
I love the
Solid.
originals. I love them, but the one that came out on PS3 was really good. Actually,
Okay,
really,
I
really
didn't
good.
play
It was like Metal Gear 4.
Do you remember this line? Hurt me more.
No.
No,
Is
it
it
was one of the,
2? That's
one
on
of
the
the
one.
early bosses in Metal Gear Solid. You had to like kill this guy. You had to fight this guy, and he just kept saying like "hurt me more," and you damage him, and he would just like enjoy it. It was weird.
I would have beaten this boss, whoever this is, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Gross.
there was so many like mini games in Metal Gear Solid, and like when you clocked it, you could get invisibility, and then you could clock it again with invisibility, which made it like way easier.
Very
And
cool games.
You could just keep clocking it and gaining like abilities and stuff.
You guys play Rocket League or not?
I played it a little bit, and then I was like getting good, and then when you like realize that you fucking suck at a game, and to get any better you have to like learn all this autistic bullshit, like how to do like midair juggles and like how to like hit the ball from these certain angles, and I was like, nah, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm not putting like 1,000 hours into.
That's the point I'm at. I'm like a diamond player on one account, which I'm pretty proud of. But then like on my new account, I haven't played ranked yet. Yeah, Snake Eater.
I think maybe that
I
was
played
the boss I was fighting.
twice.
Rocket League, you played
Ages
twice.
ago.
Yeah.
Ages ago. Hype had me get Overwatch, and I played that like once with him to try it out, and it's freaking hard, but I want to figure it out.
Yeah, I watched Hype play that on Twitch once, I think, and it was that was the game you were playing on Twitch like maybe a month or so ago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that looked fast, and I didn't get it.
It's
But
so
it
good.
looked awesome. It looked awesome.
Yeah, Overwatch is a big one, right? Pretty like one of the biggest in the world, I think.
Yeah. Out of like team hero shooters, it's sort of like the biggest. It kind of like made the whole genre.
Yeah, cool.
After Team Fortress 2. But
Yeah, I like those sort of games. I was a big gamer in my younger years. I used to play pretty much everything, and I used to go to LAN parties. I've probably told the story before, but where you set up all your computers because internet was pretty slow. We set up like 120 computers or so, and we did like tournaments at like a big hall. It was my school hall, and yeah, we used to do like a triathlon where you had to like be good at 3 different types of video games. It'd be like a racing car game, a strategy game, and a first-person shooter. And I used to win some of those tournaments. It was really fun.
I was like just too young for those like land.
Yes, you're 5 years behind me or 4 years behind me.
Yeah. I remember people doing it though. I mean,
So you would have been like where the internet was just starting to be like cable internet, and people probably didn't play. They didn't go to LANs as much then.
Yeah. Also, like I bought our first computer when I was 15.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have a computer. We had like consoles and stuff, but not a computer. And then
not a
we didn't
computer.
get the internet until I got the internet at 16.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Whereas my friends always had like dial up, and I remember being at their house was so poisonous.
It's
Dial
so
up.
slow.
People don't get it, man. Like kids now don't get it because they're just like got a phone in their hand with Wi-Fi. Yeah, dial up was poisonous. Like, and you could hear it. If the phone rang, it would kill everything.
Oh yeah. I made a phone call
hear
on
it
my
through
game.
the phone.
Yeah,
And it'd
yeah.
be
I
like,
can even hear
I
this.
would answer like, "Go away! You just wrecked my game." My mom's like, "Who was that?" I was like, "No one."
I can hear this
Dial back
sound
up.
right now. It's so disgusting sound.
Oh, God.
But yeah, tech has just evolved crazy, and now we're doing shows about crypto coins and talking about things with people who have little avatars and fucking hell, crazy.
it's just
Yeah, what's the
gonna get
future gonna be like
worse.
if we're all like in a VR? This would be cool if we were in like a VR like meeting, so we could all see each other, even if it was like a.
I've been saying this.
Gotcha.
I've been saying this.
I have it right here. Okay, Aeon girl, let's go.
I don't have one. But I said this like back in December. I wish that we all could meet up in a digital room and like make art and hang out in VR.
That's literally like some of the games is you can do that sort of stuff.
Sure, you could. I'm sure there's something going.
Yeah,
Right now.
there's VR chat. I was trying to do stuff with Project Aeon, like back in 2024 with it. So I have the full like the Facebook one, the same one you have.
The Quest
Jordan.
2?
Yeah,
that's
the
a cool
Quest. And then it was like, so I got some like cheap, shitty like Project Aeon models sort of like made for it.
Oh,
And
cool.
then when I like, yeah, and it was like it kind of sucked, and it was like really hard to figure out how to put it through like Unity and do all of the models, and then I just don't have the space to properly like play. So I can't set up like lighthouse trackers and all of that shit. So I had to use like other ones that are like on your body, and then it was like every time I wanted to fucking play VR chat, I had to like go through like open up like 5 or 6 different softwares and then recalibrate all of these different things and little cameras, and I was like, oh, it takes you like 15 minutes.
There's new ones
get
now.
in
There's
there.
better ones, hype. There's ones you can just like. They're these little things you just like attach in a few different places.
Yeah,
and
like
then-
Macopies and stuff.
Yeah, there's so many
Yeah.
different new VR technologies coming out, but it's still like very small. It hasn't really taken off because I guess people don't really like to go in virtual worlds as much as they think, and people get like sick from movement and stuff.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah, I was-
expensive. Like, yeah, it ends up costing you like $2 or $3 grand. Feels
Yeah.
like.
I think the
Is it
future's
hard
gonna
to
be
stay in
glasses.
there?
Go for
Yeah.
it. You go.
Is it hard to stay in there for a period of time?
During COVID, like the lockdowns here were pretty tight in Melbourne, and I actually survived it pretty much by going in virtual world, and we went and had like there was like a campfire, and we were just like chat. It was really good for social because I'm a very social person, and when I couldn't like go because I used to hang out with my friends like every week, I couldn't do that. So having the VR was actually super helpful for me. So I did it for like an hour, maybe an hour or 2 hours a day. So a decent amount of time. But like, I don't think you can, like it actually physically can hurt your head if you have it on for longer than 2 hours because of the weight of it. But I think the future is like those glasses. You've seen like the Ray-Bans and stuff where it's just like a normal glasses, but you can also put like a thing over it to make it dark. So you can have like the full experience. And when they get really, really good technology, which they're already working on, I think a lot of it's already made. It's just expensive. But eventually we just put normal glasses on. So they'll look like normal glasses. And you'll be able to then see each other in the room, like AR, so augmented reality or mixed reality.
Yeah.
Instead of VR, it'll be AR, I think is
I like thinking about that. I like thinking about being able to walk down the street and like all of the AR people can see each other for their AR avatars. Like you're just walking down the street, seeing someone walk by with like wings. I love that.
Black Mirror shit.
What if,
Yeah.
Aeon Girl, what if we're already there and we're in a virtual world right now? So everyone we see me walk down the streets, virtual.
Mm.
Think about that for a moment.
It's time
That
for
was-
GTA.
Huh.
Yeah. Have you
In
seen
a sense.
Saucy's comment? I agree.
What's
Need a
this?
Project Aeon virtual world. That would be very cool.
You know, that's not hard now with vibe coding.
It'd be sick if you could like tie the Aeon you bought, you know, if that was like a ticket into some sort of, I guess, virtual world. That'd be very cool.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
Very hard.
Easiest solution is like not making one from scratch because it'd end up like so buggy. Like just using VR chat and then making a world like inside that.
Yeah,
Because you don't need the headsets and all of the gear to like go in and like play VR chat.
yeah, you can just do it on a desktop computer as well, right?
Yeah, you just walk around like T-posing everywhere. It's really funny.
Yeah, I remember people would harass you in those like online worlds sometimes, and you could just like block them and they'd disappear from your world, but other people would still see them. So it was actually really funny. So because someone would be like trying to like harass you, and the other person's like, you know, there's somebody like jumping all over you, like, yeah, I can't see them. And then eventually everyone just blocked that person and they just disappear from the world. So
That's literally a Black Mirror episode. That's crazy.
yeah. Black Mirror is great. Black Mirror is
Yeah.
really good for like
it.
expanding your mind.
It's awesome. It's like one of the best shows.
It's like coming to fruition every day. Like the
Yeah,
one episode where the guy signs up on that website to do crazy shit, you know, like pulling his teeth out, doing like a bunch of just really gross, dumb, whatever.
Yeah, people are doing that,
get-
right? They're
to get
streaming-
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, now there's a website where
Yeah.
you can go on there and sign up to do random dares, if you will, and then you can get money for it. But like some of it is just really nasty.
So that actually exists now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Or there's the like Instagram, social media, like thing that's going on, this shitty culture they're building where it's like, I'll do what the top comment says. And then people put the most cooked shit out there and everyone votes for it because obviously
It's the most cooked thing ever. Why would you not vote for it?
And then there's like 180,000 likes on this comment. It's like, oh man, this person's got to do the worst thing ever.
Literally,
Wow.
like
I can't
rip
even
out your
say
two
it.
front teeth. Rip out your two front teeth and then eat your own shit.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then people like blowing up over this, getting 200,000 followers in 2 days.
There's no way they'd rip out teeth, right?
I don't know.
You'll try it like you do.
If you
What about
want like a lot of money, I guess.
Well, have you seen that guy floating around who's like fighting my haters until I get knocked the fuck out? Have you seen
Oh yeah,
that?
those ones are so funny.
Mm-mm.
They're
From
like
Adelaide. He's
yeah,
from
they just go to like a park and like punch on.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
That's how
see,
he started.
I find that like entertaining.
Yeah, it's
I'm like
terrible.
Bogan, and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking fight me followers. Like, come down the fucking street corner." And then they like punch on, and then they're like, "Yeah, good fight, mate, good fight." And then they like go
Then
the
they're
opposite
mates.
direction.
Well,
He
I
had,
mean,
like-
honestly, that's what school was like for me. We'd all just sort of fight and then be friends afterwards.
Yeah, footy's a bit like that. But this kid, he had like 80 followers, like absolute terror in Adelaide. He's blown up hard. I don't know. He'd have close to 1 million followers, and it hasn't even been a year.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Just from
yeah.
doing that?
Yep. And he started just fighting some random guy he knew who hated him online. And then next minute he's getting flown out to Andrew Tate, and Andrew
Oh
Tate's
my
fighting him, and so on and so forth. Like,
Oh, is that the reel you're watching? The Andrew Tate reel?
nah. I just always get sent heaps of reels.
That's funny. That's funny.
Tates. All right, I got a question for Hype.
Yeah.
All right. Go as deep as you like on it. How do you think the SPX space in the community has evolved over the last 12 months? And do you like it? Or are you skeptical over certain things that you've seen and you feel the need to like push back against a stack more things? Because I think you do a good job of keeping keeping at least the like really super active Aeons loyal to the cause, and I think all those people they respect you a stack. So yeah, do you think it's evolved over the last 12 months, basically?
Probably not over the past 12 months, hey, because it's been pretty like stable for the past year. I reckon. Like, yeah, it's been pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything. So I don't know. Yeah, the only thing I'm like sort of like you're always sort of looking at is people that want to come in and sort of like attention farm that don't have the best like intentions, and then sort of like figuring out how to, what's the word, not
scam everyone.
differentiate. No, like, because you get people that come in and they just want to attention farm, and then you get people that like, so you have to gatekeep shit people, but then you don't want to gatekeep people who can be good, or like they're just new.
Like people
Or,
that
like,
will eventually become
yeah,
Aeons.
yeah.
I get you.
And like you're growing and you want to grow, but then if you gatekeep too much, you then won't grow. But then you also need to like filter people so they don't get like extracted by just dickheads in the space.
Yep.
Yeah, the worst thing is when they have the magnet and chart logo on, and then they get a whole bunch of SPX people following them, and like the next day they change all their stuff. And
Yeah.
so sometimes you don't even notice, right? So if they change their name and they change the magnet, if you don't know their username, now you've just accidentally followed somebody you didn't want to follow, and they can start posting random projects and stuff. That sort of stuff
pretty
is
much.
really annoying.
And they like sell the account. But yeah, that sort of happens in like every community.
Yep.
That sort of like grows big, because yeah, it's like Twitter's just like international. You get like, you know, Indians, Africans, all sorts of like third worlders who just like farm the internet for that like $8 or whatever. But yeah, also just like you're always on the lookout for other people. They sort of just like come into SPX and then they wanna diddle us, and you're like, no.
So, Hype, were you part of the group that caught the guy who was doing the charity stuff? Or supposed to do
I guess a little
stuff?
bit. It was sort of like Ren. He sort of just like pissed off Ren, and then Ren was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna like look at your shit." And then and then he was like, "Yeah, this doesn't add up." And then Chang started like doing the math on how much it should cost in the Philippines for him to like feed the amount of people that he was claiming to feed and how much like money he got. And it was like, yeah, this just doesn't add up. He's definitely
and then he went through his YouTube and like he was posting imagery from old events that he did with some other crypto thing, and was posting it as if he was doing it like during that current time, even though it was like 2 years ago, and it was just weird.
So he was just probably living off the community, because I know some of my friends and I and stuff actually did donate a little bit because we thought it was legit.
Yeah, I'm saying
not a lot, but still it's annoying because if we all donate a little bit, and then that adds up, and that's SPX that he was probably just selling on us and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, being a Jeep and then being like, oh yeah, it was so annoying because I gave him like $150 like US or something, and I was like, that should do you for like a good few months in the Philippines. And then 2 weeks later, he's like, hey buddy,
yeah,
can you give me more money? And I was like, no, fuck you. Like, and it was like, it was so good that people kind of clued on, and then they were like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, he was DMing like a ton of
Everybody.
people every week. Like I have like 6 messages from him, but he was hitting up other people like all the time.
I saw that first one.
Yeah, I didn't want to put on the screen for too long.
Oh, man, I saw it, man. Damn comments. Yeah, that's what you do to us every week, Hype.
That's funny.
Derail conversations with comments like that is so good.
Yeah. So did you guys see the Elon Musk stuff? It seems like he's teasing. He's teasing SPX. And I've been talking about this for a while now because in the car, in my Tesla, it's got 69 on a bunch of different decal things you can add to your Tesla.
Yeah, right.
So, and he knows about Marie Rose, and I know Grimes has been like we've raided her a bunch of times, and now he's posting Marie Rose in front of Bitcoin. I don't know.
That's not
Whoa.
Marie. That's just like it's always like generic anime girl with blonde hair and blue eyes. Same thing with like Annie,
But why would he have 69 in the?
because he's an edgelord. He's he's
And it
always
has
like
it has
420, 69.
it has a black and green theme as well. So like
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. I just think because he's in Twitter and Grok knows SPX so well, and Grok probably knows that SPX is like the only real like crypto community that survived all this time and actually growing and thriving. So I assume he would check in with Grok every now and then about things like this because he knows he probably knows Doge has not really done anything. He had like a Department of Government Efficiency, right? Huge thing, and it did nothing to the price. So I think maybe he's like, I need a smaller one. He probably feels good when he gets to pump something like that, and he knows this is like for the community, and he doesn't like banks. So like SPX is perfect for him. Like flip the stock market. He hates banks. He hates
Yeah,
the
it
stock
really
market.
is.
So
Yeah. I think there's
You
a fair
never know.
he knows
Yeah.
about it, I reckon.
I reckon he would like know about it.
yeah.
Because yeah, like Grimes knows about things too. Like she knew about Milady and stuff because like Milady would like raid her and all of that. I'd say they know. I'm not like holding my breath, but
Yeah.
he probably like learnt with like Doge as well how much he just like what I mean, the richest man in the world sort of like takes over a cryptocurrency and then it goes fucking ballistic. And he's like, oh, I actually probably have more responsibility than that he was probably
I wonder
aware of when he did that to Doge.
maybe he's teasing also just so like when SPX, because SPX is going to blow up no matter what. What if he just wants to tease also that when it blows up, he can claim it was him? Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I'd hate that.
Maybe I'm reading too
I
far.
wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that to happen.
I don't know, but he could still reach a lot more people, right? Like literally millions of new faces. It could wreck the culture, right? If it was too quick, I guess.
Wouldn't
Oh
that just,
yeah, it would fucking nuke everything.
that would just destroy the coin, right?
I'd cry.
Yeah.
It would
It's-
probably have
it's
like 100x overnight, and then it might go like have a bit of a.
Yeah.
I think the hardcore Aeons would hang around. I don't think it would go anywhere, but it definitely like bring a lot of attention. And I thought all attention is sort of good attention, but I guess a slower burn is better for us because we just we gain true Aeons slower. Like right now, if we get 3 months of down, like the diamond hands is going to keep growing.
I can definitely see a believe in something tweet or something from an Elon in the future. Definitely can. I don't know.
Yeah,
It could happen.
I could definitely see it. But that's why it's like even like with the culture thing, like it's so good when like price is down because it's so much more enjoyable in SPX for the past like 6 months, 8 months than it is when it's like going ballistic, and you always just have like just like gay people everywhere.
Showing their P&Ls. Is that what you mean? That sort of thing.
Oh, they just don't get the culture.
Yeah.
Well,
Sort of thing, and it's like because
traders,
it's so new.
the traders are like, oh, SPX, like this is the setup and all that. So there's lots of what's that called? QA? From the word.
Quantitative analysis.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of that, and then there's also the people showing their profit loss statements. So
Yeah.
I think that's what you mean by gay
Well,
people.
it's annoying.
Well,
for
and
that.
you just get people that are like, well, because like people are like new, and like SPX is really like nuanced, and there's like a lot to it, and it's like quite deep, and it just naturally takes time to like figure it out and like get comfy and all these things. You get like suddenly 80% of all the people in SPX have only been there for like a month or 3 months.
Yes.
And
I get you.
and you're just like, oh my god, like my safe space. My safe space is being
that's gonna happen
fucking
no matter
ruined.
what, right? That'll happen no
Yeah.
matter what. 'Cause when it does 100x, when it has the big parabolic rise, that'll happen no matter what. Because whenever
Yeah.
you get those giant green candles, everybody notices it. and they all start jumping in. I
Hmm.
find my friends start calling me, be like, "You've been talking about this for like a year. It's now up like at the peak." They're like, "Should I buy in?" I'm like, "I told you about it like down here, but you do whatever you want to do."
Aeon girl, what do you think over the last 12 months? What have you seen? Because you've been in a little bit now as well, right?
Oh gosh. It's been That's a good question. Yeah, I feel like it has been almost a year now. Or it has been a year. I don't know. It takes a while to kind of observe everything that's happening and fall into all of the crevices that there are. But I don't know. I love it.
Good.
I
Do you
just like the
think
community of it.
do you think your belief has grown through the time you've been here, and do you care a lot more now than you did when you first got in?
Yeah, definitely it's evolved cuz I don't know, you kind of come in or at least for me it was like just so like perma trip feeling of like holy shit, this is crazy, like like the possibilities of what this could mean, your imagination just goes wild. And then you start exploring all of the realms that be. And then there's new ones that keep getting added as you're exploring. And then you kind of come back to reality of like, I'm going to relax now and not go too crazy cuckoo. And then for me, it just like settled down into like, I don't really give a shit about the money aspect. I am enjoying the community of it. It's helped me regroup and figure out what I want to do in my IRL life to have a good life in real life. And then I think that money will come to people who do good things. And I love the idea of having years to come to, invest in this when I have my full-time job I'll have in like a year and just like treat it like my bank account with all of these other people who are doing the same. Like I don't desire for it to just one day like the Elon thing, like someone tweets about it and then it goes parabolic like overnight. Like that just sounds like a little odd, but yeah, no, I think that the stock market will be flipped over time naturally.
Yeah, and the stock market's also been going down lately. So
Fuck the stock market.
Yeah, agree.
There's a lot of crazy shit happening in the world, like as a whole. There's so much happening. We don't know what's going to change.
yeah, do you remember Jesse Shaw? Have you seen his like his talks about it? Because he's mentioned on ayahuasca he saw like the stock market gets flipped, but not in the way that we think. And it was like, I guess the stock market just dropped a lot, but obviously SPX would still go up as well. But it may not need to get to 69 trillion to flip. Maybe we only need to get to like 10 trillion and the stock market goes to poo-poo and we still flip it. Which is still like I don't know, 40,000x from here at 10 trillion.
The 500th company in the S&P, do you know what their market cap's worth by any chance? I don't.
I think it was like 30 billion or something.
Yeah.
I checked a while ago.
I think when we flip that company, it'd be very cool.
Oh, the first.
Yeah,
The first. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that. I think it's only the like 6 or 7 billion. It's pretty low.
Yeah, okay. I have no idea. I'm gonna have a look at that later.
I think we were getting close to flipping them when we hit the peak. Like it was only like maybe a 2x away
Cool.
last year.
Because that'd be like celebrate every time you flip one of these. Absolutely.
And is there like a website that's based on it has like the percentage of
yeah,
flipping?
there is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that one too. The percentage change every day.
Well, as you see that go up over time, especially when it starts to have like some sort of curve up, that might just draw a lot of attention.
I like it so much because it's like we are 0.001% of the way, and you're like, yes, we will persist forever.
Yeah.
I need more
Because-
time. Let it go as slow as possible.
Yeah, it's a slow cook, guys. It's a
That
slow
is
cook.
crazy, man. All of us Aeons just want the market to stay down for a long time so we can just keep getting more SPX.
Well,
Yeah.
because like we need all of the really good people to like get the most SPX, you know? We like it doesn't need to be super hot and popular so that a bunch of like shitty people come in and buy it all up.
It's interesting because like I think we probably already have more diamond hands in SPX than Bitcoin ever had. I'm not 100% sure on the stats, but there's already 83.5% roughly of diamond hands right now that are 90 days haven't sold SPX. I don't know if Bitcoin ever got to 83%. Hype, do you know much about Bitcoin?
Not this early. I wouldn't have thought this early.
Definitely not this early. Definitely
Nah.
not this early. But I don't know if it ever. I don't know if it ever got there. Also, because Bitcoin always has had supply coming out, so maybe that's partly why. But like 100% of SPX supply is out, right? It's already out. And so if we do get to like 90% plus, like there's only one direction after that. And I think Aeon Go, I think to your point, like if we get to 90% plus of diamond hands that are like truly into it,
Beautiful.
that last
beautiful.
10% should be for like everybody else to jump in. And
Fair.
for us that hold the 90% to gain that wealth that we sort of have persisted in. And I think most of us won't even sell most of it, right? If we need to sell, we'll sell a tiny bit just so that we can sustain a nice lifestyle. But we don't need to sell millions and millions of dollars worth. Like there's no need. And that'll if everyone else do that as well, it's just going to hold that 90% diamond hand floor so strongly. Like there's nothing like this. Seriously, I don't think Bitcoin ever got to above 80% diamond hands.
No, because they have like miners and stuff. Because the
Miners
miners have to like sell to like keep the business running.
That's right. So Bitcoin has always had huge sell pressure.
Yeah.
Massive. Whereas SPX doesn't have that because it's it's on Ethereum, and Ethereum is proof of work, not proof of stake. So proof of stake, not proof of work. It doesn't use very much electricity at all, and yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I don't know, next 10 years. I guess I see about 10 years out. I don't think anyone can really look past that because of AI and technology now. Even 5 years is hard to look past right now with automation.
Yeah.
So Aeon Go, you said you've got a job lined up. Have you told everyone what you're doing? Like what are you doing 1 year?
Oh, well, I'm moving very soon. My orientation's on the 18th. I'm moving for a seasonal job, and I'll be serving at this fancy golf course until October so that I can have enough money to pay for my teaching certificate. And then I will be looking for a full-time teaching job somewhere.
That'll be
So
easy.
that's my plan.
Everyone needs teachers at the moment, so that'll be easy to get a job in.
Yeah.
You're doing primary school?
So I haven't fully decided yet. I'm leaning more towards grade school or middle school. But I'm not going to be picky. Like if there's a job at a school that I like and it's younger kids, I'll go for it. If it's a high school that I really like, I'll go for it. But I'll be teaching either art or computers.
Cool.
That's interesting. So you're going to be in a golf course, so you can definitely shill SPX to all the rich golfers.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You're going to have to like just subtly like give them like little notes says, check out SPX6900.
Oh no, you just fully raw dog it. Because like most of them know about the S&P 500.
Yeah, exactly.
You like ask them, you're like, do you know about? Have you heard of the S&P 500? And they're like, yeah, of course. Like, what about it? Why the fuck are you asking me about the S&P 500? And then you're like, well, do I have news for you? Like, there's a new S&P in town, and it has 6,400 more S's and P's.
Yeah.
And then you should do it. You just get in a routine. And
I will. I absolutely will.
They're gonna be like,
yeah.
Either they'll tell everyone to give you a raise, or they'll get you fired. So,
oh God.
Hopefully not fired. No.
That's so funny.
I think it'd be pretty fun. Like if you do it more subtly, you're not going to get in trouble. But if you annoy too many people, maybe you will.
Sometimes you don't even need to say anything. I actually wore this hat. This is the flip the stocks hat. I wore this to work yesterday instead of my Zambies hat, and only one guy commented on it. It was this big, buff looking, scary looking dude. He's picking up an order for his girlfriend. He's like, I got an order for Anne. I'm like, you don't look like Anne, bro, but
I'm not gonna fight you with this one.
As he left, he's like, "Wait, dude, I love your hat." And I was getting smashed. I was so busy. I was like, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I was like, does this guy know? Does he know?
You should get. I reckon you should have some cards on hand, and only if they mention it, just hand it.
I should. I've been writing on bags lately.
Yeah, I sent you bags. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I said maybe get some stickers, and like they accidentally fell in the bag.
Whoa, how'd that get there?
Oh gosh.
I should.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
What I'm thinking is with the COG at the moment, though, I think when people get like they find SPX, they're here for money. I think this is the way I think this is what I see. They come for money immediately, and then it's like they build this little house in this community. It's like a digital house, and they don't realize that they've got neighbors. So then eventually they're like, "Oh, I'll go talk to a couple of people," and then they talk to 2 or 3 people. Next minute they're on Spaces. Next minute they're like doing their own shit or making their own art. And I just think it's expanding because the people who find it, like Hype said before, you either get it or you don't. And if you don't, you get weeded out so quickly.
It takes a while though. It takes a while to like really get it deeply. Like I think for me, it took multiple weeks to really like.
I think it took me months, like to actually understand. And I had to see. I'll be honest, like I didn't agree with a lot of things people said at first, and I'm like, then that's your ego, though, right? Because you're like, well, I know everything. Because that's what we do.
There's no way you could possibly flip the stock market.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't mean. And then next minute you start talking to people who are like-minded, who realize there's real shit issues going on in the world, and they care about those issues as well. And it doesn't have to be political, but it's like we all can understand that everything's cooked. And then so this is like a space where I hate using the term safe space, but I guess it's kind of what it is in a way.
Yeah, but it is.
That was in the comments.
It totally is.
And so here you've got people, exactly, Brayon. Exactly. You got people here who are so like-minded, like Brayon, you know, for instance, who I speak to regularly, and they're intellectual and they've got lived experience, but they've also done like a stack of work. They might have worked for 20, 25 years, and they can tell you like their anecdotal experience that everything's cooked even in their job and how things work. And yeah, it's all a system that's designed to fail and only benefit like very few.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to fail. I think it's supposed to keep you in a job.
I think that's what school does, right? It indoctrinates us to like, think about it. You spend 7 to 8 like hours a day from 5 till 18 under artificial light. You get 2 breaks. One's like a recess, which is essentially just a 15-minute smoko for your job.
Yeah.
And the other is a lunch, which is your lunch break at work. And then you finish and you do Monday to Friday and you get the weekends off. It's just a straight, it conditions you.
If you go
literally
go for it, go.
Sorry, I was just gonna say it made me ill. Like when I left college and came down here and got a job working, like wake up, go to work, come home. Literally, you just only have enough time to take care of yourself, like eat food, shower, do your little nighttime routine. And then it's the same thing over and over again. You're sitting behind a computer all day. Like I didn't even have windows in my office. So I was just like dying. Like I started having back problems. Like
Groundhog Day. It was like Groundhog Day every day.
Because the humans, we're not meant to be sitting in like weird positions all day. We're meant to be out doing things and like
in the mines.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say if you look at a prison and then you look at a school, there's like so many similarities. The only like some of the big differences is prison has TV and prison has free food, right? So you could argue prison's slightly better than school in some ways.
That's why I'm so excited to be an art teacher or computer teacher. Like
that's opening people's minds a little bit.
Express themselves.
Creative side.
Yeah, if you can open their mind, like because everyone needs to be like have a perspective change, and so you can be there's always good teachers like at my school. I mean, the good teachers is what got me through school, right? I did finish school. My brother dropped out to be like a full-time roofer sort of thing, and he's doing really well with that, but I did complete school. The only reason I stayed was because I had a few good teachers.
Sometimes you only need one good teacher or one
Hype's doing some damage.
Yeah, Hype's loving it. But then I guess that brings me to my next question, I suppose. Like, Jordan, what do you think money is? Like, what does money?
It's just a form of exchange of value.
Yeah, exchange. Okay, so and what does it mean to earn it? Like, what are you exchanging?
So it's a form of energy. You're exchanging some of your energy for someone else's energy in some form. So that's why, like, I love growing my own food.
Yep.
These guys are getting close.
Yeah.
Got any
I love growing my own food, and like I think the future might hold a lot more like bartering and stuff, where like when you grow something like you're putting energy in, you're getting the rainwater, you're getting the nutrients and everything, and you're literally, the ground is doing all the work though. You don't do a lot of work. Like I have a pretty big garden now, and we do like 10 minutes a day of gardening. There's not much to maintain it to grow so much produce, right? So and I think they by the way they have inflation, they're basically stealing our life energy in a way and taxes. Between taxes and inflation, they're stealing
and traffic.
Yeah,
sitting
traffic,
in an hour of traffic after you have worked 8 hours, 8.5 hours.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
What the hell is that?
I'm going to paint a picture for you. Please don't get mad, because that's what I wanted to talk to you about it. So people often just think, oh, well, I do this work for 8 or 9 hours. I'm not going to look at you, Hype, because I'm going to laugh. So I'm going to look elsewhere. All right. I do this work for 8 or 9 hours. God, he's chasing me. God damn it. It's going to break me. It's going to break me live. All right.
I can mute him if you like.
No, keep it. It's amazing. It's so funny. It's actual hilarious.
Oh, he's tiny now. It's like an insect.
He'll be back, and it will happen.
Flick him off.
Nah, keep him on. He's the best. All right. Stay like that. I can do this. All right. You completely derailed me. Basically, people don't account for the things they do prior to work and after work. They don't count that. So if you've got to commute an hour one way, which I know I've had mates who've had to commute in Sydney one way, and then, an hour each way, then they do 9 hours of work. So they're actually away from, anything they enjoy for 11 hours. That's not priced in. Then they pay for parking, then they pay for tolls and all these things to get to and from work. And so then we're exchanging our time and our energy for this thing we need to just keep the lights on, the heat on, roof over our house, over our head, food, clothes, all this stuff that's basic human needs, right? Mm-hmm. Nothing flashy, no Lambo, none of this shit, right? Just basic human needs. And then in Australia, the government's like, well, up to $18,000, that's tax-free. But no one can live on $18,000 benefiting us whatsoever. So then they're like, well, if you make from 18 to 45K or whatever it is, roughly off the top of my head, it's like, we'll charge you 18%. Okay. Anyway, if you do the math on it, the average person pays around 25%. Okay. If you equate that to time and energy, like I just mentioned, we're giving the government, just to be here, we're giving them a quarter of our lifespan. It's truly what it is. So 3 months a year, you work for free, essentially, right? Because they're very irresponsible with the money that we do give them. And because they're irresponsible with the money we do give them, they can just print it whenever they want as well. And this goes for all like Western countries. So, in America, I don't know what your tax is over there.
It's like, similar, I think, overall. It's similar-ish enough.
Is it like 20% or 25-ish? Or
it depends on the state, because they've got state tax as well. Okay. Aeon girl can answer maybe.
I want to look. I'm literally going to look.
You know about the taxes? Yeah, I know a fair bit about it because I've sold stuff in US. My old Amazon business is all US based. So
just jump in when you find out the number, because I'm curious.
It depends on the state, because some states charge a lot more tax and some have a lot less. So because there's a state tax, there's two, right? There's a federal tax and a state tax. Whereas in Australia, we have a different system where, like in Victoria, you have all the Victorian tax. Like you're taxed at I think it's the same across Australia.
Yeah.
Other than, I think it's actually the same, right? Australian tax is basically the same, except for like land tax and stuff is different.
Yeah.
Like there's certain taxes that are different.
Gotcha. Well, then we have business tax as well. So like you pay your BAS, and then you pay your income tax on what's left over as well. So then
that's Australia wide as well. It's whereas in US it's just so different. Everything's different.
Yeah.
Michigan's income tax system has a flat rate of 4.25%.
Wow, that's
What?
very
Yeah, but that's not including the federal. That's only the
Right.
state.
That's just state.
Federal's the main one, the biggest.
okay. Jump in when you find out what federal tax is.
And it's
Federal
tax brackets like
tax-
us. There's tax brackets like us as well.
So federal tax in the US ranges from 10 to 37%.
Yeah, so it'd be similar to Australia the way it works through brackets, I'd say.
Yeah.
So do you add the 4 to the 10? Is that how that would work in those states? So it would be 14%?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, in Australia, roughly, we'll say, I'm just going to stick with Australia. There's 3 Aussies here. Roughly 3 months of the year, people who work full-time work for nothing, for free, just to give their money to the government. Then our government can lose $100 billion over multiple different sectors, not know where it is, and not have the answer for it. So then when they stuff up, they can just print more money. So they can just print your time and your energy.
Yep. They did it last year, 8%.
It's
Yep.
when you really go deep on what money is, and man, I hope a couple of my family members are watching this later and they're gonna hate that I've said it, but it's true. Wake up, you Muppets. Because
Wake up, you fucking Muppets.
you're exchanging your time and energy for what exactly? Like for what? They tell you what you can do, what you can't do, what you can say, what you can't say. You go to jail if you say something that doesn't go with their narrative. And then I hear
That is so crazy. I'm
is
sorry to interrupt
crazy.
you, but
It's
that
so bad.
blows my mind to see the news pop up on my feed of Australians going to jail for literally speaking.
Yeah,
Yep.
to the river, from the river to the sea is
T-shirt.
like illegal.
Yeah.
You can't
She had
say
it on
it.
a T-shirt. She faces 2 years in jail. But the response I always get for these, when I pose these questions to people, the response I always get is, "Oh, that's the way it's always been," and that's like, who cares?
Fuck off, Boomer.
Yeah, like,
no one has
It
them.
will change. The system's falling apart. It's crumbling.
Yes.
Well, it's all by orchestrated design. That's the like the worst part. Is like the government's good, and everyone can agree. It's like, oh, Medicare's good, functioning roads are good. Yes, like electrical grid, dams, but then they're like, this is what we should pay money towards is like healthcare and ambulances and education, and then they'll be like $100 million to Afghanistan for women's rights and LGBT issues, and you're like, what? Like that's our money, just like pissed down the drain, and then they're like, just on slush funds because like our governments have been co-opted by essentially international terrorist organizations. Like that's what they are. Is they're like there's these massively rich, wealthy people, and they want to take over the world, and they want to destroy functioning nations so they can rule over a completely they just want to control everything and control us. So they're essentially committing terrorism on all these nations and invading them without ever shooting a gun.
Yeah.
By destroying them. Yeah, from the inside out. And now our governments, now politicians bow to them because we are so indebted to these banks. And our politicians are not the most rich, powerful people in the world. They'll go into a room with these people and then suddenly ScoMo will be just like a nervous, sweating mess because he's, meeting so-and-so, like some Rothschild or Rockefeller or
you're gonna call them out, bro.
or just like someone from the UN or World Health Organization and stuff like that. It's like they're so influenced.
Their system's crumbling. They can't control the people forever. People wake up. So
that's the problem,
you'd hope so.
Because society has woken up, right? I think.
No, it's still waking up, man. It's like
I know.
It's like one eye's open right now, and then
that's a good way of actually. I agree with you. That's a really good way. They've just woken up a little
breakfast.
The issue is a lot of people who understand all that these issues are happening and they're against it, but they still believe that it's just the way that it is, and you have to get used to it and figure out how to survive in that. And
I think there's a lot of younger people. Yeah, I think there's a lot of younger people that will make change. Like they've seen the broken system. A lot of young people growing up in the broken system, right? So I think there's like a generational thing that when there's like the next generation, the older generation sort of all die off. I think that's when it's going to be major change. That's happening over the next 10 to 20 years.
I want it now.
The system's going to fail. It's already like crumbling. And
Maybe
there's
they're making it
AI is
pretty
helping.
crazy.
AI is actually accelerating this in a way because it's going to make people not really have jobs over time, which means that people are going to want to do something, and they're going to start looking into more things, and so more people are going to wake up.
Well, that's why they're making the systems, because if no one has jobs, where are they getting their money from to like get housed and get food? And then to get that money, you then have to be a good citizen.
Hype, do you believe in aliens, extraterrestrials, or ETs, whatever you want to call them?
Kind of. Well, yeah. If space was the way they say it is, like obviously aliens are going to be real.
I hear we have disclosure this year, next year. So
yeah, well,
like
the conspiracy theory is like
ships coming down everywhere that won't be able to be denied. So
yeah, that's all. But yeah, the conspiracy theory is that they'll like launch a fake alien invasion, and
Yeah,
then
like,
everyone will freak out,
I feel
and then
like
the good aliens will come and save us, and then that's the justification for like a one world government sort of
Yeah, I
thing.
saw
Which like
that.
it makes sense if like humanity is actually already like intergalactic civilization, and we're just like in the throes of being lied to and like catching up to that fact. Because like we have spacecraft, even if it's not aliens, because there was like the Senate hearing like years ago now where they were doing a hearing on like UFOs or UAPs, and one of the direct quotes from the hearing was like, we have like spacefaring craft that the US government had that was not made on Earth. Which says two things. There's either aliens or humans have spacefaring craft, which can just fucking go out to Jupiter or some shit.
Well, if a bunch of UFOs land, I will firmly believe that they're man-made UFOs. Like, I think if you want to go find the aliens, then go speak to them interdimensionally, because I think they are more like on spirit realm rather than here on Earth. Like, I don't think if a bunch of UFOs land and it's all over the media, like, it's probably just a bunch of man-made UFOs that they're...
I've heard that it's going to be a whole bunch of UFOs coming. They won't land, but they're going to get low to the ground and everyone's going to see it. And it will be undeniable when you get like major cities seeing it. And I also heard eventually there's going to be sort of wars in the sky between aliens that we don't want trying to come down and the good ones sort of protecting us. So that's what I've heard over the next, like, that's in 2029 from the prediction I've heard. And you've got to remember, every single prediction from the future is literally just a reading of the energy, which means it can change. So there's no future that's set. It's all the futures are up for grabs in a way. And it's all about us raising our own vibration. That's what I believe.
So if that was true, like if aliens did come down, then that immediately disproves religion. So there's a full ban on religion. So
there's going to be a big uprising with
so
everything. They're going to give us free energy, right? They've got free energy devices. The government's already had this for years. So when we get free energy and our religions are out of here, and there's aliens that are here, like, that changes the whole dynamic in a good way for us. And it's going to be chaotic next 10, 20 years, but eventually it's going to be really good, because
it depends on what you believe. Because if you are religious and you believe in the Bible, and then you see aliens come down, to me, my brain would still be like, that's probably a man-made.
They're demons. They think they believe they're demons.
Yeah, a lot of that's the older generation that will die off over the next 10 to 20 years.
Maybe, but let's just say me. I'm just saying me, right? I might be like, okay, interesting. I don't trust any government right now. I know
it's also good for people rising up against governments.
Yeah, but then also that is a way, like Hype said, of making one world government and banning religion, which is also prophesized essentially in the Bible.
I don't think we'll be able to.
And depends which way you want to go with it, though.
We also got to remember that we create our reality basically from within out. So if we all internally can there's like unlimited timelines again, right? So if you can vibrate at the rate that you want, so that you end up on the good timeline, that's the way everyone should try and go for, in my opinion.
As for the aliens thing, like Aeon Girl mentioned, I think like psychedelics are a gateway to that. So that's
Yeah,
what
If you want to talk to aliens, you can go do that. You don't.
they're
need to
all in
wait
higher
for
dimensions
aliens
right
to
now,
come.
for sure. And you can if you learn meditation, you can talk directly to them. There's already one that I speak to. Aeon Girl, you know Bashar. So
Yes.
did you? Oh, Hoodish, did you watch the videos I sent you, Bashar?
No, not yet. Got him
Oh,
saved.
dude, you gotta watch Bashar.
I got 100 videos saved, man.
No, but there's nothing like Bashar.
Bashar
Watch
is so
Bashar,
funny. The
you
way
can't
he like the cadence that he like talks and his like
I
tone.
know.
Yeah, there's no human on earth that can talk like he does. Bring
Okay,
them
so he's an alien.
bring through. Yeah.
So then I would believe he's a demon. So I'm not going to watch it.
No. You watch him, and the way he's so positive about everything.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. You'll love it, man. You're going to be addicted. You'll be addicted.
Addicted. Yeah, right. You
Yeah.
see
There
me,
are some serious
I've got a
CIA
tinfoil hat
styles
on.
in there, though.
He's very intense. But it's like a good intensity.
I'll have a tinfoil hat next week, and we'll have like flip the stock market engraved in it.
Oh, we hope it doesn't break you. But
Like aluminium foil. You're like, what's happened to Hoodish? Oh, he's cooked. Yeah, no, bad.
you'll be fine. The thing is, it sounds like you're pretty flexible in your mindset anyway. And
Yeah, my mindset's open, but like there's certain things I believe, and then I just believe it's like you don't die and that's it. That's what I believe. Truly believe that.
But where do you go if you die? When you die?
Well, it depends on what how you want to learn about that afterlife. And
Yeah.
me, I've just been reading the Bible a lot lately, and it's like I get it.
A
And then
lot
I
of
see
that
other
is,
things,
a
and
lot
I'm
of
like,
that is
I
real.
agree
A
with
lot of
that.
that's real and legit. That's the thing is when if there's a cult that wants to control people, they mix a lot of truth in with some lies so they can control people easier.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
maybe.
say anything bad about it. I'll just say that majority of it is true, and then there's like the keeping the people poor so they can control them is a control mechanism, and making it that money is evil and bad. That's not true. There's many millionaires that have done really good things.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think money's bad. In the
Exactly.
Bible, it doesn't say money's bad.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's the root of all evil, isn't it? Isn't that
No,
part of it?
no. That's always, it's like misguided words. It's the love of money, and that's true. Like you think about anything, like people who
I don't know. No, think about it deeply though. If it's just an exchange of energy, how can you?
that's
how
what
can
I believe it is.
How can
right?
you not love an exchange of energy?
No,
I
but
mean,
it's
they speak about it in the sense of idolizing it.
correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Correct. So like putting material possessions over human beings type thing.
I agree that material possession I think is different though.
Yeah.
To money in a
But
way.
that's
'cause money's
essentially what I get from when they say the love of money. I'm like,
Yeah.
essentially you're loving a material. Doesn't matter. It's still
Yeah.
an
So I think
exchange.
it's a different
happened.
way of looking at words.
Yeah. So the exchange already happened. I agree with you that I believe money is just you're getting it as an exchange for your energy and time. But once you have that thing, for the love of that thing is not always a good thing.
Yeah, because you want to appreciate
Connection, human beings,
people
like,
connection.
yeah,
And
this stuff's important.
and actually doing the service that creates the value, that creates energy is like the best part of it. It's like the journey along the way.
Because people always talk about like UBI, right? And for people I know, Name, who might not know what that is, that's universal basic income. Is that right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Love it. All right. So let's say that comes out. People think, oh, well, that's good. Eventually, like we won't have to worry about working and such. But it's not the work thing, it's purpose. I think human beings will lack purpose. And so when we're in this world where there's UBI and things like this, I think if you're just going to sit at home and do nothing, you're going to lose a lot of purpose. Like people don't have the like drive to just be creative. Like some people don't just have that drive. They get that through doing something that's more purposeful. Then they do something they enjoy to relax. They do the hard thing first. Humans have always done hard things. And I think it's like a benefit, like it's a beneficial, like, I can't even say the word, beneficial thing, like to do something really hard. And then because it makes the good things like you've deserved them, you've earned them. So I don't know. UBI coming, I think is.
But what you're saying is SPX fixes this. So this is
Yeah.
good. We've gone full circle between video games, religion, aliens, and now we'll come back to how SPX can actually help people have.
You haven't brought up the trees yet. Bring up the trees.
Yeah, a lot of people do go to work because they have no purpose. Reading that comment, it's true.
Yeah. Oh, where's that in the chat?
And as gross,
But a lot of jobs are just so shitty. Like, you're not doing anything that's giving back to your community most of the time. That was my problem. I was like, I should just go get a job with my degree because I want to make good money. And then it was like real quick. After a year, I was like, if I do this the rest of my life, I'm going to die of depression.
it's a death contract.
When I worked 9 to 5 after I had like a kindling awakening, I couldn't go in the office. It was so difficult. Every day felt like I was being suffocated. So I fully resonate with you there, Aeon girl. It was not a fun experience.
Like, nothing's perfect and everything could be better. Even the school system, from what I've seen so far, I would love for it to evolve like
It will.
a lot.
It will evolve.
But just being in that atmosphere compared to the last one, like, it feels so much better actually, like, nurturing people.
I think
doing something service based.
I think when everyone is at home because they don't need to go to a job, there's going to be a lot more local communities that are going to come together to help exchange food, exchange ideas, maybe help or teach all the kids in the local area. And I think there's going to be a lot more localness, which is probably needed, like more like a village, how it used to be. A little bit, feel like we might go a little bit back in terms of the way we used to run.
That's my dream.
Yeah.
I know.
That is my dream.
That's a lot of our dreams, right? Or if you ask the average person, their dream is probably to like live off the land and have a really good community that's all like on the same page. It's like we're pretty simple as humans.
People get triggered by that idea because they see it as a commune and there's a lot of stigma around that.
Yeah.
But like, imagine actually being in a community where your friends live right there, like where you can go see them when you want. There's a community center. Your children grow up together. You have a support system outside of your own household. Like, that would change my life. That would be the best thing ever, to not live like an hour away from my closest friend, you know, and then it's another 5 hours to see the next closest friend. Like, being separated from the people that give you a support system is booty cheeks.
Yes. Yeah. We're lucky we do have technology, because can you imagine in 20, 30 years ago when you couldn't talk to your friends if you moved away, right? You'd have to write a letter, and the letter would take like a week or even
That's
2 weeks
crazy.
or even a month to reach somebody.
Imagine shit posting via like
You're like,
post.
you spam someone by sending a bunch of letters, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I got that 1 month later." Like,
You can't just like do like single sentence like texting, but it's like a single sentence via.
Oh, I've lost him.
Oh
no! I think you could. I reckon you couldn't even really poop post.
Oh, he's back.
today.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah.
He's still talking. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I'm feeling good. I think it's a pretty good show. We've gone all around the rabbit hole. So.
Hype, come back. I can't hear you, Hype.
Wait, I'm here.
Yes.
Oh,
Keep cooking. I wanted to know what you were saying.
Oh, shit talking via post.
Pure air.
Yeah. So like,
Pretty good.
I would get a letter and I'd be like, "Oh, it's from Hype. Wow." And then I pull out like 10-page article. I'm like, "Oh, well, I better respond." Lol. Send that.
Lamau, imagine.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's wrap it up now, guys, because I think we're going over an hour for sure now.
Cool.
Let's not forget about Juice.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, Juice is coming. You guys are doing an April Fool's Spaces soon, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So if you got something funny to say, please jump on, because you can win SPX. And I've donated some, so I was Brayon, and I don't want to give it to some idiot that's not Nail. So
Are you hosting? You and Brayon are hosting with him, right?
Yep.
Two Aussie larrikins.
Love Brayon. Love Brayon. But yeah, no, if anyone's got anything funny, jump up. Hype, please come tell us a joke. We'll love it.
I can't actually tell jokes.
I really appreciate you guys coming on today because it was a really fun show. And it's a bit different having these VTube avatar things on. Pretty cool.
People keep saying they're AI. They're not AI, to clarify. They were made by an actual artiste.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're cool. So they're what? They're made, then they're programmed to do things based on what you're doing.
Yeah, like they have to be like rigged.
Yeah.
So it's like when you do the art, there'll be like hundreds of layers. Like all of the hair is all different layers, and then you take it into another software, and then they like puppet them. So when you like move your head, it'll like move and stuff like that.
If you blink, will it blink?
Yeah.
So cool.
And then you can put other little things in there.
Oh, the eyes.
I like the
Oh my
eyes.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, they're cool as.
Are you doing flips right now, Hype?
Yeah, in real life, I'm doing cartwheels.
Oh, yeah, you're pretty athletic.
I work hard on my body.
Yeah, really fun show today. I know. Hoodish, anything else you want to leave them with? The people?
Nah, just yeah, that's it.
Subscribe,
I love you
guys.
guys.
Subscribe because we actually haven't. We've never asked people to subscribe on the show ever. It's our 11th episode, right? 11 weeks in a row. Hoodish and I have not missed a single show. 11 weeks. So please subscribe if you haven't. We want to.
So if you stick your tongues out, they work as well.
Like it, and
I wish.
subscribe because you can, and it's good.
No,
Like,
thanks,
comment,
guys.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
there you
coming
go.
on.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Anytime.
Really fun, guys. And check out SPX600gear.com if you want merch. Check out music on Spotify.
Yeah,
all
buy
that good stuff.
some merch. Do something if you've got a little bit extra coin, because like you don't know who you're going to walk by and they're going to be like, I like your hat, or what's that mean? And it's the easiest way to like get attention on it. We're human beings. We wear things like
I sell those cards as well. The cards are like really, really useful.
the cards do really well, but like I think like t-shirts and hats and stuff are awesome. Like
have both. Have
idea.
both. Because if you have your hat, I actually have the t-shirt that says the same thing, and that t-shirt gets a lot of attention. And then I just hand out a card, so it's like a really good combination.
Yeah, good like exchange.
It is, and people are really thankful. They're like, "Oh, thank you! Like, I really appreciate that you give me like it's a nice looking card. You know, I explained a little bit, and it's fun. It's a good interaction. So yeah. Thanks everybody for watching.
Appreciate it.
Stay for our outro, and we'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Toodles.
Bye. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye, SPX. DJ Hoodish. DJ Rizzler.
Apparently, voice is still working.
SPX. Are you ready to party?
Wait, this scene is crazy.
Like
You guys are giants.
We are giants.
Yeah, the party is pumping. The vibes are so good in the cognisphere. These DJs, they are so hot.